right around the corner from where the net is, generates from ACA FQV.
All right, I'll take it right there. Listen, I've got here real quick. I have K8QOY Joe in Youngstown. I have KO4 DKN David. I have KC4 SDK Mark. Mark, I'm going to say your transmission was really quiet, so I don't know if you want to increase your gain or maybe adjust your microphone a little bit, but it's definitely quiet. I think it was Mark. It looks like on the blue screen it's showing his bill, so I might have got that wrong. All right, I have KC5 RBG Shannon, and I have KC8 FQV Mark. Are there any additional early check-ins for the Beacon Net this evening? Please go ahead and call now.
Net control, please check in. Kilo November 4, Juliet, Yankee Zulu, KN4 Joe, YZ, Ricky, Gastonia, North Carolina. Thank you, and hope everyone have a good Easter.
Roger, I copy that with Kilo November 4, Juliet Yankee Zulu Mickey, correct?
The name here is Ricky, R-I-C-K-Y.
Copy, I got that down as Ricky. Thank you very much for checking in with us, and thanks for reaching out. All right, so at the bottom of our list here for early check-ins, we got a few more minutes before that starts up, so instead of running through the list for comments, I'm going to see if we have any additional early check-ins for that this evening. If you want to check in early on the WWKY machine, you call K8QKO for early check-ins to the Beacon Net.
N5AQM, Mike in Chandler, Arizona. Good evening.
All right, got N5AQM from Mike in Chandler, Arizona. Thanks for checking in there, Mike. All right, we still got a couple more minutes for early check-ins for the Beacon Net. Anyone who'd like to check in early, please go ahead and call now.
Kilo Charlie 8 Echo Echo Yankee. Kilo Charlie 8 Echo Echo Yankee.
All right, I got Kilo Charlie 8 Echo Echo Yankee, David, and East Sparta. Any additional check-ins for the Beacon Net? Please go ahead and call now.
This is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Yankee Lima Hannah checking in and out.
November Charlie 8 Foxtrot NC8F Wayne, Lafayette Township, in and out.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Yankee Kilo, Brendan and North Canton, in and out.
W8WKY.
All right, I'm going to run through these check-ins real quick. I have K8 VYL Hannah, I have NC8F Wayne, and I have K8 VYK Brandon. Make sure I didn't miss anybody there. If I did, please go ahead and call now. If not, you will get picked up by Andy when he takes over the big show. All right, hearing nothing else, AV8MO Andy is going to take over the net now. He's going to run the big show for you this evening. And thank you, everyone, for checking in. And we look forward to talking to you and hearing your comments during the regular net this evening. This is K8QKO, and I'll be clear.
right, Nick, thanks for running the pre-show tonight. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Beacon Net. We light up the nighttime airwaves every Sunday and Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on the W8WKY repeater, 147.390 megahertz, with pre-net check-ins starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This net is sponsored by the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association and open to all amateur radio operators. This is a directed net, and please show courtesy by passing all traffic through net control. My call sign is AB8MO, that's Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar. My name is Andy, and I'm located in Newberry, Ohio, which is about 25 miles east of the city of Cleveland. The purpose of the Beacon Net is to provide an opportunity for fellowship learning about all things amateur radio and, of course, one another. While this net is not intended for emergencies, pauses in between transmissions will be made to allow for emergency traffic, and anyone with emergency or priority traffic may break the net using your call sign at any time. All righty here. With that, I am going to take standby for check-ins. Anybody on not already on the pre-net show, or pre-net list rather, that would like to check into the Beacon Net, please call AB8MO. Okay, Nick, it sounds like you did a good job. Fine job. You made my job a little easier. All right, let's go up for tonight's trivia question, and that would be from the Trivia Master, KEAQWE, Mike. Take it away there, sir. This is AB8MO.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo. Well, first of all, happy Easter, everybody. Hope that everybody's had a great day. So, with being that it's Easter, what better area to talk about than the Easter Bunny? Okay. What century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A, 1600, B, 1700s, C, 1800s, or D, 1900s? Again, what century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? 1600s, B, 1700s, or C, 1800s, or D, 1900s? I'll go ahead and post this in the blue screen. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to AB8MO.
Gotta find my foot switch here. KE8QWE from AB8MO. Okay, well, I guess that fits in with Easter. I celebrated it with my family here, and they just left here, not even an hour ago. So I had to sponge everything together here, but I was able to get in here and had a wonderful time. So thank you, Mike. I'll get back to you in a little bit here. First on my list is Lawrence at line number 5, KY4SM, and then stand by Ed, WB8 Gold Carat Vocals. You will be after Lawrence. How are you doing there, Lawrence?
Oh, I'm doing fine there, Andy. Thank you for asking. Hello to you. Hello to all of it. That's KY4 Sim here. Let's see. To answer a trivia question, I'd probably say, I don't know. I don't think the Easter Bunny's that new, but it's probably not any later than 1800. So I'll go with C for Charlie. So that's what I say, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the alternate trivia question is. All right, well, you guys take care, everyone. 73s, have a good week ahead from KY4.
Alrighty, very good there, Lawrence. Got you down for C. Charlie. Yeah, you still got a little bit of packet loss probably got about 90% of what you got there. I'm glad you repeated your answer the second time because I missed it the first time. Got you down for C, Charlie. I really don't know what it is. Alan is still on the AA net from what I read, the American Airlines net, and he's calling us all on the blue screen geek eaters. So we will eagerly anticipate his alternate trivia question here, and I'll roll him in here if and when that happens. All right, let's move down to Ed, WBAG-KV, and then I'll see if Chuck is around there. He didn't reply in the pre-show, but Chuck will be next. WB4AIZ will be after Ed. Take it away there, Ed. WBAG-KV, Ed, are you there? All right. Well, I'll mark him as non-responding there, Ed. If you can, just jump back in there and we'll do a recheck there, and we'll get you back. Let's see if Chuck is there. I heard him check in, but he didn't reply when Nick came back to him. Let's see if he's back now. WB4AIZ, WB4AIZ, Chuck in Florida. Florida, Chuck, are you there? And then stand by Joe and Alliance. You'll be after Chuck. All right. Just looking at the blue screen now, Dustin said Chuck is in and out, so I missed that. I'm not a very good net logger, apparently. I'm feeling miserably here. NAJEW Joe, you are up, and then stand by Uncle Fred, QFT and Medina. You will be after Joe. Take it away there, Joe, the voice of Alliance. One of them, anyway.
NAJEW. Good evening, everybody on the Beacon Net. I don't really have a whole lot to add to the net tonight. I guess I could advertise the raffle for the Alliance Club, giving away that Yaesu FTDX10. So if anybody wants tickets, they can go to w8lky.org and grab some tickets. $5 a ticket. 5 for 20, 12 for 40, or 15 for 50. Yeah, 15 for 50. There we go. I almost said that backwards. I don't think that'd work out so well. Anyway, that's about all I really have as far as trivia question goes. I was in the other room and missed it anyway, so I'll just take a bravo for Beacon Net and see where it goes from there. NAJEW, back to net.
All right, got you down for Bravo for Beacon Net. Thanks for being with us, Joe. Here we have a lot of in and outs here, so we're really scooting through the list tonight. But thanks for being there. I know we're working to get 015 back on All-Star. That has not been forgotten, Joe, so we will hopefully get the Joes back in order here. I know, Joe, in Youngstown, you're kind of struggling, too. I know you both use 015, and it's a bare bones system right now, but we're getting a lot of stuff replaced. So getting All-Star reconfigured is one of the items that we need to take care of. So you made it fine there, Joe. A little teeny white noise, but perfect copy, no problem whatsoever. And thanks for being here this evening. Stand by, Uncle Fred. I'm going to see if Choo-Choo's is still there. I don't know if he was in and out or not there. I think he kind of came in with a pile-up, so I probably missed a few there. WW8TM, Choo-Choo's, are you still there? Yeah, I guess he's in and out. Here's a man who I do not believe, I don't know if he's usually not in and out. We'll find out, but I doubt it, which is a good thing. KJQFT, Fred, how you doing this evening? And then Standby Ray in Tulsa. You will be after Fred.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, the trivia question, I would say it's true. Yeah, that's true. No, I'll say B for the trivia. Bravo trivia. Oh, boy, I had some bad news yesterday. A girl used to go bowling with me, among other places, many other places. Suddenly passed away, and said it really shook our community here at Nottingham Court, senior community. She was known by a lot of people, loved by a lot of people. Now the good news is, drum roll please. The good news is I am engaged and should be married to a girl by the name of Leah on the 7th of May, after which we're going to head off for the Hall of Fame, the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York. So that's about all I have for now. Hope everyone had a good Easter, and everyone take care there. KE8QFT, back to net control.
Fred. Well, I guess congratulations to you there. And Pro Football Hall of Fame, I thought that was in Canton. Maybe I'm thinking of another one. All righty here. Let's see here. It looks like Alan is in here. So I'm going to pick up Ray here, and then I will give a call for KI5DAY to read us off his alternate trivia question. K5CFY, it is your turn, and then stand by the blue screen heckler, KI5DAY. You will be after Ray. Take it away there, Ray.
B8MO in the net, K5CFY. Well, good evening there, Mr. Andy. Thanks for running the net, doing a great job. And let's see, for my, I'm going to go with C, Charlie, for my guest tonight. And let's see, don't really have anything else. I tried to keep Alan away as long as I could, but I think he broke loose, so look out. And with that, I'll give it back to you, Andy. You guys do a great job. 73, K5CFY.
Yeah, I got too much going on here. Ray, I'm sorry, I missed your answer. What was your answer for the trivia?
C, Charlie.
All righty, thank you. Got it that time. I don't do a good job bouncing between the blue screen and paying attention to that like a certain professional who goes by an alias called Squatch does. All right. Alan, Ray did not read your alternate, so I'm going to give it to you. KI5DAY all day long. What is your alternate trivia question tonight?
Good evening, Mr. Andy. Yeah, the alternate trivia question for tonight, live from Oklahoma, is Bob Barker, who is a television host. He was mostly known for The Price is Right. Many of you probably know who he is. So here's the trivia question. Bob Barker, mostly known for The Price is Right and other TV show hosting, was also a black belt in karate. This is true. Bob Barker trained under A, Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, or B, Matsuma Sokan, C, Chuck Norris, or D, Jackie Chan. I'll read that one more time. Bob Barker, mostly known for The Price is Right and other TV show hosting, was also a black belt in karate. Bob Barker trained under A, Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, B, Matsuma Sokan, C, Chuck Norris, or D, Jackie Chan. There you go.
All right. Boy, you just had to toot your own horn on that one. Well, you got so many juicy answers in that one. I don't know. I got to really think about that one. Thanks you, Alan, for bringing that to the net, and I'll get back to you in a little bit here. KD2HCE, Chris, you got two trivia to answer now, and then Standby Joe in Youngstown, KEAQOI, you'll be after Chris. Take it away there, Chris.
AV8MO in the group, KD2HCE. I'll give you questions out. B and C. B because BeaconNet, and C, you're going to like this one. Because I trained Norris because I had one of them home gyms also, so it's got to be the home gym because Chuck Norris does the commercial, or I don't know if he still does, but the home gym with the little slanty board that you use your own body weight for, those. So I'm going to go with C for Chuck Norris. Go ahead, laugh. That was funny. Weekend humor. I got some leftovers. There's only a couple hours left. Everything's doing good here. We're packing up for the trip. We're leaving Thursday morning. Got the cats taken care of. We have to move their feeding schedule from midnight and noon over to 8 a.m. So I fed them already at 9. So I got to wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning and start getting my noon schedule back to early so we can leave at 5 in the morning. Everything's good. Congratulations there, Fred. I think I met that fiance of yours. Yeah. I know. But yeah, if anyone's driving by Squatch and you see my antenna turning around while I'm in New York, yeah, that's me. I'll be remotely FT8ing. I have a program called I have a remote software so I can get into my computer and use my computer to FT8 on my system. So if you drive by and see the antenna spinning, it's me. Don't worry about it. If they're spinning in the wind, which it may not be me, but no, they shouldn't be. I'll have it. I'm going to nest the antennas while I'm away. But hopefully everyone had a good Easter. Fluffy Cat took off so I can breathe and key up and type now. But with that, again, happy Easter, everybody. Hopefully everybody had at least one Cadbury egg and didn't go into sugar overload on their bunnies and all of that. And I'll go back to net. We'll catch you hopefully Wednesday, but I may be cutting it early. I may be in and out because, like I said, we're leaving Thursday morning really early. Before the barometer net will be out on the road. So with that, 7-3, everybody. KD2HCE, back to net.
All right, Chris, very good there. Yeah, well, I wouldn't blame you if you were in and out there. So, all righty, very good there. I'm glad to hear you had a good Easter. And, yeah, you got a big fluffy cat, that's for sure. That Maine Coon. I know they're, I don't know if they're the biggest domestic house cat species or one of them, but, yeah, they're definitely large and very good there. Speaking of cats, ours got out. She's an indoor cat, but she occasionally likes to bolt for the door. And she got out, and between my brother, my sister-in-law, and me, we were running around the yard trying to catch the cat. We eventually did it. The niece accidentally let her out. She felt terrible. She's like, I didn't mean to let her out. And like, it's okay. I've done it. I was like, I've done it before. So I've done it in the dark, and that's real fun trying to catch the cat in the dark. But anyway, she likes to get out to get her freedom outside, I guess. So anyway, that was exciting. So thanks for being with us, Chris. You have a safe trip there. I think going up to New York State, and yeah, I've done the remote FT8 thing myself. Honestly. KEAQOY, Joe in Youngstown. It is your turn, and then Standby David in Florida. DKN, you will be after Joe. Take it away there, Joe. This is AUP8MO and the Beacon Net.
Good evening, Andy, and all. Happy Easter to everyone. Hopefully I'm coming through clear. This is a new radio for me that I'm just actually getting a chance to really try out. I got a Yaesu FT2980. I couldn't pass up the price. It was only 6 months old, and it was like half price. So I bought it and figured I'd give it a shot as a base. As far as the trivia questions are concerned, the main one would be B for BeaconNet, and the alternate would be C as in Charlie. And back to you, Andy.
All right there, Joe. Got you down there for B and C. Got every word you said. Yeah, you and Joe and the Lions got about this equal signal strength. So just a little teeny white noise, but perfectly copyable, no problem. So we will hopefully have a 015 rocking and rolling for the both of you here real soon, and you guys want to run, be having easier time hearing things and. Hopefully not run so much power. I know Joe and Alliance can it makes a difference between running 50 watts and 5 watts. I don't know about you, Joe. You might still have to run the same power either way, but you should definitely be hearing W80KE a whole lot better now than you have been for the last couple months. It's putting out 125 watts now, where before it was probably, when it was down, it was only a couple watts, so a whole lot more. All righty, thank you for being with us, Joe. Let's move down to David in Boynton Beach, Florida, I think, somewhere in Florida. KO4DKN, and then standby Mark, SCK. I got the call sign correct in the blue screen. Thank you for that correction. You'll be after David. Take it away there, David.
Thank you, Andy. Yes, it is beautiful Boynton Beach, Florida. Uncle Fred, congratulations on that. That's awesome news. Glad to hear that. Let's knock out these questions. Let's see. The main question, I'm going to go with D. D for David on that one. And as far as the alternate, I'm going to go with B. B is in Bravo on that one. Nothing else to report. Was doing some POTA today. Truly enjoying doing that. And that's about it. Getting ready for the work week. So I'll send it back to Net Control. Thanks, guys. We'll see you Wednesday. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Delta Kilo November. Back to Net Control.
All righty, very good there, David. All righty, got you down for Delta/Bravo. All righty, and look forward to hearing you again here Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. I don't know what the lineup's going to be for that. I don't think I'm going to be running it that Wednesday. At least I don't believe I am, but that could change. So thanks for being with us, Mark, and you enjoy basking in the warm weather in Boynton Beach, Florida. Although next week it is supposed to be quite warm up here. It's going to be, let's see, by at least it's either Tuesday or Wednesday, well into the 70s, getting close to 80 by the end of the week. And it's supposed to be there's no chance of rain this week at all that I see. So there is a chance of frost tonight up here, patchy frost. But after tonight, it's not even going to hit below freezing, at least for the next until next weekend, perhaps longer than that. So we're going to be enjoying some of that warmer weather. Although this winter really wasn't that bad, I'll be honest. I think we shoveled the driveway 2 or 3 times maybe, which is extremely, extremely rare on up here in the snow belt. To only have to run the snowblower 3 times in a season. But probably going to have to pay for it next year. Right, Shannon? Let's see here. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, Mark, you are next. KG4SCK, I'm jumping my line here. And then Shannon, you will be after Mark. KG4SCK, bail me out, my friend. How you doing there, Mark? This is AB8MO.
Hey, good evening, Beacon Netters. Apologies on this untested mic on Echolink. So I'll be brief. My answers to the trivia are Delta and the alternate Charlie. This is KG4 SDK. Back over to net control.
All righty, very good there, Mark. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was Sierra Delta Kilo, and then I typed the key. I think I typed Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Bravo Kilo, and then I tried KE4, that came up as nothing, and then I tried KG4, and it came up to I don't know, Eddie or something. So I had 2 letters wrong in your call. So very good there, Mark. Thanks for being with us. Got you down for D/C, like DC Comics. Let's go to a guy who, I don't know, he maybe like comics. I don't think I've ever asked. Let's find out. KC5, Real Big Guns. Shannon, you are up, and then stand by Mark in Aurora. You will be after Shannon. Take it away there, Shannon.
Thank you, Andy. KC5, Real Big Guns. And been having a good weekend. I got Kenyon yesterday, and his parents didn't have anything going on for Easter, so I got to keep him most of today. So that was real nice. We had a really good time, as usual. And, boy, I've really missed him because, you know, with COVID happening to me there, I didn't get to see him for about 3 weeks. So he was really missing me, and I was really missing him. So he finally got to come over, and we had a great time. My answer for trivia is going to be the great state of Oklahoma for both. Just because that's always the right answer. I hope everyone had a great Easter weekend, and he is risen, so definitely give thanks for that. Other than that, not too much going on. I did get a call from my son today. He's in basic training, and got to talk with him for a little bit before handing it off to his wife there. It was good to hear from him. He's sounds like he's got a little cold going on, but he absolutely refuses to go to sick call, mainly because he doesn't want to get recycled. And it sounds like they got a second lieutenant as a physician, and he just really socks it to him and makes them get recycled. And he definitely doesn't even want to risk that. So he's refusing to go to sick call, and I really don't blame him. I wouldn't want to start over either. What else? Got a new travel router today. I have 2 of them now. They have built-in VPN server and client, and they're portable, little things. Do a great job. They're Wi-Fi routers, and very, very secure. And they also can be tethered to my phone. Let me just reset. KC5, RBG returning. They can be tethered to my phone to use the internet, and have devices connect to that, so it's pretty slick. It's like I said, it's very secure has VPN server and client. So it also has ad aware, so it tries to block a lot of ads you get as well, which I don't know how many people know it, but they're trying to outlaw VPN. They want to control us and all that good stuff, so I won't get into the politics of it, but being anonymous and not being tracked 24/7 is a good thing, so everyone might want to pay attention to that. With that, I guess I'll go ahead and throw it back to you and let you get on down the list. It sounded like a great list today, and definitely want to say congratulations to Uncle Fred there. Congratulations are definitely in order. Maybe I'll find a partner again at some point in my life, but I don't see it happening in any near future, so. Have a good one there, Andy, and crew, you're doing a great job. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns, saying God bless, 73. Back to net control.
All right there, Shannon. Oh, boy, I got a lot to unpack here. But anyway, that is great. He is risen indeed. And thank you for being here. Glad to hear that you got the chance to spend time with the grandson. I know that you have it sounds like you have a really, really cool, intimate grandfather-grandson bond there. I did have that with my one grandfather. We were very close as well, so I know how that works. We weren't, and that really didn't happen until I was like in my 20s. Actually, we grew very close the last couple of years he was alive. So anyway, it was definitely a unique, special bond, and I'm glad you got a chance to share that with him. And good on your son there. I think you said he was sick. Hopefully he feels better soon. So let's go to Aurora, and I normally would take a standby for check-ins or mid-list here, but we had so many in and outs. We've only got 3 people here, and then I'll be at the bottom of the list. So you're waiting to check in. I don't have to wait too much longer here. KC8FQV, Mark and Aurora, how are you? And then standby Mike, AQM in Arizona. You'll be after Mark. Take it away there, Mark.
All right, Andrew, KCFQV. Well, we'll get the trivia done. I'm going to say Chuck Norris or whatever, letter C. The other one, the alternative, I don't know, so we'll wait on that. Maybe I'll come back after I see it and whatever. And but yeah, the weekend was good. Even though it was a little cool, it was okay. Matter of fact, my sister, we were down at my sister's yesterday, and her husband, he was moving the tractors and that around the snow blower. He started the snow blower up. I'm trying to think if he was going to run it out of gas now or if he was going to just move it. It may have been, the self-propelled. But he said, I pulled it one time. He never used it this year, and I don't think they used it last year neither. He just pulled it and it started right up. He said, that was the one you guys got us a long time ago. Back with my dad, so it was at least 10 or 12 years back, because my dad ain't been here for 10 years. So it's probably 12 or 15 years ago. Probably 15, or it could have been 20. He said, but he hasn't used it in the last few years. In that. I mean, he knows he ain't used it the last couple of years because we haven't had much snow, really. Last Wednesday, I took the mower out because there was one place I mowed. One place in the yard. There's another place now that needs it, but when I get to it, I'll get to it sometime. I pulled it out, up the ball on it, and it started up. The mower did. So I went and mowed the lower lawn last Wednesday, just before the rainstorm came in. which was farce on a farce. It wasn't much of a storm. Matter of fact, the National Weather Service even canceled their advance. I went on training class last Thursday the 6th. When I got the email, I just signed up on Thursday morning. Email came back, and we must have sent out an email to all the people that were signed up that we're rescheduling it because anticipation that we would have the storm on Wednesday the 5th, and at the 6th we would have to evaluate the storm damage, which never really happened. And the 20th of April, they're going to do their advanced spotter training.
Time out.
So for the main.
All right there, Mark. I thought you said Charlie was your answer for the alternate question. You want that for your main question? Let's see. Give me a clarification there, Mark. Over.
Yeah. I didn't catch the alternative question, but the main one was Bob Barker. The Bob Barker one is the one that's going to be Charlie. Do you see it up, QV?
Okay, that was actually the alternate there, so got you down for C, Charlie. Let me, just in case anybody missed it here, for anybody who's ready to check in, which I'll be taking check-ins here, and another 2 more people here. We got 2 more people left on the list, and then I will take more check-ins here. But just for yours and everybody else's advantage, I'm going to go back to Mike, KEAQWE, and get the main question, and then I'll have you register your answer there, Mark. KEAQWE, Mike, can you give us a reread, please? This is AB8MO.
White Quebec Whiskey Echo. What century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A. 1600s, B. 1700s, C. 1800s, D. 1900s. Again, what century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A. 1600s, B. 1700s, C. 1800s, D. 1900s. This is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to AB8MO.
All right, thank you for that reread there, Mark, and hopefully anybody who's ready to check in here heard that, and we'll be able to just roll on through here. KC8FQV, Mark, you got an answer for the main one?
Yeah, the main one is going to be 1700. Yeah, I got them mixed up, but hey, we got them straightened up. So 1700 on the Easter Bunny. Yep, I just watched the kids get their candy. Yeah, it was good enough for me. So we'll send it back to net control. Although I've been eating candy kisses. I've been eating the ones that come in the red wrapper, because we gave the silver wrappers for the Easter baskets. So let's send it back to net, KCFQE. 1700 on that one.
W8WKY.
All right, Mark. Boy, you're really making me work for my pay here. I had to scroll up through the blue screen to figure out which one you were talking about, and that was B Bravo. So got you down at for B/C, and got you in there, Dustin. I'll give you a call here at the bottom of the list here. N58QM, Mike, thank you for so patiently waiting. How are things in Chandler, Arizona? And then we'll be going back up to East Sparta, Ohio, KC8EEY. David, you will be after Mike. Take it away there, Mike. He might have been in and out, and I missed it. N5AQM, Mike, you there? All right, not here, Mike. KC8EEY, David, how are things in East Sparta this evening? And then stand by Dustin.
Good evening to the net. Things here in East Sparta is going great. Just returned back from being a snowbird from Florida. And first time, in fact, this is the first time I've been on this radio all winter long. For the trivia questions, I know I'm going to say 1600 BA. I believe it was a German tradition. I don't know if it caught on real quick. From Germany in the 1600s, and this probably ended up being the 1700s. And for the second alternative, I'm going to say, I can't remember what the letters were, but Chuck Norris. The old saying is that when the boogeyman goes to bed, he checks in the closet for Chuck Norris. Back to the net.
All right, very good there, David. Well, on behalf of all warm weather lovers everywhere, we thank you for coming back to Ohio and bringing some of that Florida-like weather with us, with you. It's supposed to warm up here. Let's see, it was only in the, 60s today? Nope, it's 58 here. But definitely supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow, and even warmer than that throughout the week. I think it's, like I mentioned earlier, it's supposed to hit close to 80 by the end of the week. So, David got you down for A/C air conditioning, and we'll see how that pans out. KD80PC, Dustin, how are you doing this evening? How was your time with your kids this evening? Anything else you got for us? KD80PC from AB8MO.
All right, AB8MO and the Beacon Net. This is KD8EPC. Let's see. First of all, happy Easter to everybody, and thanks for taking time out of your busy evenings to join us here on the Beacon Net. Andy, you and Nick at Night did a great job, and Mike there on the trivia, so I appreciate you all covering that. Kiddos are asleep now. We had Easter breakfast this morning in church, and after that, had a little family get-together at my grandma's house, and spent the afternoon wrenching on my diesel Suburban. Went from having very, very little brakes to now having too much brakes, so I'm going to have to break down, save up, and buy the expensive part I didn't want to buy because I've confirmed that that's the problem. But otherwise, I don't have a whole lot for you. I'm getting pretty tired here, so I'm about to call it myself. Give me A for the main answer, and give me Colonel Cornwaldabine, which I think is also A for the second answer. With that, have a great rest of the net. I'll probably have the laptop near the bed just to kind of watch the blue screen pass by. So 73, all have a great evening, and Andy, get lots of check-ins. This is KD80PC, back to net control, 73.
All right, Dustin. Well, I guess that's no skin off your back because you could go to bed. You're running to that. So anyway, it was a pleasure. I'm glad I was able to be available this evening so you could do what you needed to do for Easter. And I know it was well worthwhile. Got you down for double A. Think you've been liking here on Island too much at the AA net here. But yeah, we had to get a Colonel Cornwaldabine in here somewhere since Nick can't do that. Just Nick, that is. So thank you for all you do for the Beacon Net here, and look forward to hearing you hopefully in the big chair here on Wednesday. Happy Easter, my friend, and I'm sure we'll be chatting it up here real soon. And Alan nods his head there in the blue screen. All right, that brings me to the bottom of the list. Are there any additional check-ins? Anybody wishing to join me for the Beacon Net this evening? This is AB8ML. Please call.
KE8DLJ.
Ralph, 18 Well Mobile. Around Lorraine somewhere.
From Seminole, Florida.
All right, got 3 in there. Got KE8DLJ, 18 Leo Mobile, Ralph. Wade, I missed your entire call sign, but I knew it was your voice. WD8MIU, and then the last station you checked in, I got maybe a 7 out of that. You were really, really garbled. Can you come back again slowly and phonetically, and we'll see if you can pull it out. Over.
My big headphones. Victor Kilo 2, Delta Yankee, VK2, I, Robert in Sydney.
All right, Robert, that came through a whole lot better. I don't know what happened the first time, but you were loud and proud that time. Got you in there, Robert. Any other additional check-ins, please call.
Kilo Echo 5, November, Charlie Papa, KE5NCP, Tom, Oklahoma.
All right, Tom got you in there, KE5NCP. Anybody else? All righty. Well, just for the sake of continuity here, KE8QWE, Mike, would you reread the trivia question for our newcomers, and then I'll pick up Alan to get his alternate here. KE8QWE from AB8MO.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo. The question is, what century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A, 1600s, B, 1700s, C, 1800s, D, 1900s. Again, what century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A, 1600s, B, 1700s, C, 1800s, D, 1900s. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to AB8MO.
All righty, thank you there, Mike, for rereading that. KI5DAY, will you give us a reread of yours this evening? Over.
Kilo India 5 Delta Alpha Yankee. Yeah, I sure will. Funny thing is, I'm having to scroll back up to it here because I put it here up the top of the screen, and I forgot to be prepared. So here I is. Okay. Tonight's alternate trivia question is, Bob Barker, mostly known for The Price is Right and other TV show hostings, was also a black belt in karate. And this is a true statement. He really was. Bob Barker trained under A, Colonel Cornwaldo Bean in his martial arts studio. B, Matsuma Sokan, C, Chuck Norris, or D, Jackie Chan. Again, Bob Barker, mostly known for Price is Right and other TV show hostings, was also a black belt in karate. Bob Barker trained under A, Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, B, Matsuma Sokan, C, Chuck Norris, or D, Jackie Chan. By the way, my answer for the first one is C. So with that, back to Nick.
All right, you picked a fun one there, and for whatever reason, Happy Gilmore, the movie, comes to mind. KADLJ, Ralph, how you doing this evening? Rubber side down and then the shiny side up, as Dustin says. I trust that's what's going on. How you doing this evening? And then stand by warm weather, Wade.
Greetings. Yeah, it's a beautiful day for driving, other than the fact that it's Easter. But the trip from we're Ashland up to, not Ashland, Worcester, up to Fremont, up Route 250, and it's absolutely gorgeous drive. Nobody on the road, and from Fremont over to Lorraine on 2, it was nothing. You know, so it was a great day to be driving, especially if they're paying you to do it. Now, unloading the trailer and reloading it, that was, I guess it was good exercise. Anyway, the roads are still clear, and I like that. But trivia questions. The first question, I'm going to go with Charlie, the 1800s, because chocolate came from the New World, and I don't think it was popularized in the 1700s. So that's what I'm going to go with the Easter Bunny and the Easter candy thing and say the 1800s. And for the alternate question, I'm going to say B, the dude with the karate sounding name. It's probably the other actor, but I'm going to say B for that one. Thanks, and you guys have a great day. KE8DLJ.
Alrighty, very good. I think you're talking Jackie Chan. Is that your answer for D Delta?
No, Bravo. Matsuma something or other. Not Jackie Chan.
Oh, yes, alrighty. I'm glad I asked. All right, you got you down for C/Bravo. Alrighty, well, thank you for being with us, Ralph. Well, I guess you can't take a holiday from people need their bread delivery. So anyway, glad to hear that you are having a smooth sailing ride up to Fremont. Okay, it's a little bit of a drive. I've been to Fremont a few times, so anyway, I guess it is right up US 250, so kind of a straight shot there. So with much traffic, it's not so bad. Thank you for being with us, Ralph, and yeah, come back again here Wednesday if you can, and Dustin should be at the helm, maybe, or somebody will be here anyway. WD8 Wave in Seminole, Florida. How you doing? And standby Robert in somewhere in Australia, Kellysville Ridge, New South Wales, I think, NSW, New South Wales. Robert, you will be after Wade. Take it away there, Wade. This is AB at Mo in the Beacon Net.
Say hi to you and Dustin and Nick and anybody else listening. Just got back from our son's house, about 45-minute drive each way. Had Easter with him and a good Easter dinner, and just got back to Seminole and kind of just put our pajamas on and kind of chilling. And I thought, well, I got time to check into the Beacon Net. Anyway, I'm going to go with 1700s and B for Alan's question. Just a guess some cases, but hey, got to participate. So everybody have a great day, and hopefully everybody had a decent Easter, and we'll catch everybody later on, or next week, or whatever. Back to you, Andy, WD8MIU. Hopefully you got all that. Back to you.
Yeah, I got every word there, Wade. Yeah, I don't know why when you checked in, your whole call sign got chopped off, and that's not the first time that's happened on here. But yeah, you were solid. I don't know what was going on. So got you down for the double Bravo there, BB. And let's go to Robert in New South Wales. How you doing this evening, Robert? And then stand by Tom in Oklahoma, NCP. You will be after Robert. Take it away there, Robert.
Yes, good afternoon. This is Robert, VK2DY, in, yes, Kellysville Ridge, New South Wales, but really all just part of the urban sprawl that is Sydney. It is 20 degrees Celsius here, 68 Fahrenheit. Sun is shining, sky is blue, but it's autumn. We're not going to get much warmer than that. I'm afraid it's we're moving towards winter in this hemisphere. It's almost 1 o'clock, 12:55 p.m. On Easter Monday, so I would imagine that most of the freeways are turning to parking lots at this point because everybody is headed home, and they create a day for people to travel, and then everybody travels on it. Anyway, it is what it is, as they say. As far as the questions go, let's see. Let's say 1700s, under the assumption that the Easter egg predates the chocolate egg, and that the Easter Bunny delivered hard-boiled eggs instead. So let's go with 1700, and for not choose Chuck Norris. Let's go with Chuck after all. So I wouldn't dare not choose. So those are my answers. Oh, and another person here, VK3HJQ, he wants to check as well. He's in the text box here on Echolink. VK2DY, back to net. VK3HJQ is, let's check in, VK2DY.
All righty, very good there. Robert there, vote proxy him in here. Glenn, I believe you said, was his name, Victor Kilo 2 Hotel Charlie, Quebec, QSL.
Not even close. Call sign is Victor Kilo 3 Hotel Juliet, Quebec. Name's John. Anyway, good afternoon from down under. What time is it? 12:57. Just turned over 12:57. Monday, so Easter Monday, so everybody had a nice Easter over there if you celebrate Easter. And I'll just go with whatever, I don't know what the questions are, but I'll go with whatever Bob said, 1700 and Chuck Chunder of the Space Patrol, Chuck Norris. Righto, back to that, thank you.
Oh, well, okay, VK3HJQ. Wow, I screwed that up. Got it in there, John. Got you down, piggybacking off of Robert there. Thanks for jumping and saying hello. And I got you in there. Let's go to Tom in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. And then I'll be at the bottom of the list again, KE5NCP from AB8MO.
Thanks, Andy, and good evening to you and everybody else on the Beacon Net tonight. Oh, gosh, I tell you what, about the time I was trying to think about what I was going to say, Alan blew me up on the blue screen, so I had to go back to him, and now I don't know where I'm at. Anyway, that's the way it goes. Always leave it to Alan. He has perfect timing some of the time, but not all the time. Anyway, not much going on around here tonight. It's still 65 degrees. Been a beautiful day today. We got some tomato plants planted and things like that today. So got a bunch of brush piles burned yesterday. So I'm glad to get that out of the way. And been needing to do it all winter and just never could find a day that wind wasn't blowing. So anyway, we got her done. Let's see. For the trivia answers, I'm going to go Bravo and Charlie, B and C. And that's just because. Anyway, 73 to everybody on the net. And this is KE5NCP, back to net control.
W8WKY.
All righty, very good there, Tom. Sounding good there from Sighton Springs, Oklahoma. Got you down for B and C. Boy, we got a lot of Chuck Norris fans in here. I like Chuck Norris too, but I'm really dawdling between choosing Jackie Chan. I don't know that anybody's chosen Jackie Chan yet, so I think I'll do that. So I'm going to take one more standby for any additional check-ins, and then I will go to the net control team here. But I'm going to take one more round of check-ins. If you'd like to check into the Beacon Net Sunday night edition, please call AB8MO.
This is KI5OWA, Kilo India 5, Oscar Whiskey Oscar.
All righty there. I think it was KE5OWA. I typed in an 8. I was trying to move you up here. Tom, and Frozen Radio. Great to hear you, Mike. Over in Will, got you too. Anybody else? All right, I think I left a long enough pause for everybody who could get in, that wanted to get in. All righty, you pick up these two, and then I'll go up to the net control team, so they don't have to be waiting in purgatory indefinitely. KE5OWA, if I have that call sign correctly. I know you gave it to me slowly. I just was having trouble typing it for some reason. How you doing there, sir? Tom? You go by Tom Thomas, or did I screw that up? And then stand by Frozen Radio. Mike, you will be after Tom. Take it away there, Tom. Well, I might have royally screwed that one up. The one that checked in just before KL7FR, if I totally butchered your call, I'm sorry, but go ahead and take your turn there, sir. Over.
Yes, you were calling KI5OWA.
Yes, I sure was. KI5OWA. Gotcha. Yes, go ahead. Your turn. Is it Joe?
My name is Joe. I didn't hear the trivia question. So, hello to everyone.
All righty there, Joe. Yeah, sorry. I was having trouble typing your call in, and I don't know why. You gave it to me phonetically. You did all the right things. I just had a brain fart there. All righty. Well, for yours and Mike's advantage, I'm going to throw Mike a few more zeros here and have him in his paycheck. KEAQWE, Mike, reread your question, and then I'll come to you next. Take it away there, Mike.
Back away, Quebec Whiskey Echo. Well, Andy, I feel really appreciated. In any event, the question is, what century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A, 1600s, B, 1700s, C, 1800s, D, 1900s. What century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A, 1600s, B, 1700s, C, 1800s, D, 1900s. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to AB8MO.
All righty, very good there, Mike. Thank you for the reread of that. KI5DAY all day long. Your trivia, please.
KI5DAY returning to the net. I had lost connection earlier on NetLogger, but I got the chicken scratch version over here on my notepad since I lost it from the blue screen of the reread of the alternate trivia question. So basically what the trivia question was Bob Barker, mostly being known for The Price is Right and other TV hostings, was also a black belt in the art of karate. He was trained by A, the infamous Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, B, Matsuma Sokan, C, Chuck Norris, or D, Jackie Chan. Again, Bob Barker was a black belt in karate. Indeed he was. And he was trained under A, Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, B, Matsuma Sokan, Chuck Norris is C, or D, Jackie Chan. Back to net control.
All right, Alan, thank you. And I took the liberty of going back up in the blue screen and copying and pasting it back down there, so you got it again there. Sounds like you got your chicken scratch figured out. KI5OWA, Joe, you have been bestowed the questions. What are your answers this evening? And then stand by Mike, Frozen Radio.
I'm going to say Bart Barker was streamed by late great still alive, Jack Norris. And I'm going to say 1800 for the Easter Bunny.
All righty, Joe, sounds good. I think that's a double C. CC, so 1800s for the Easter Bunny, and got you down for Chuck Norris. That is a very popular answer for the alternate question there. Thank you for being with us, Joe, and do stop by again here sometime. Now, I'm not sure if you've ever checked into the Beacon Net, but we're here at this time every Sunday and Wednesday night. Of course, to you folks in Australia, you can add an extra day, I guess. I think it's Monday afternoon over there, and it's still Sunday evening over here. But we start the net at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which, as you move westward, let's see, Texas would be at least in Central. I think Central, so it would be 9 p.m. your time over there in Amarillo, I think. Or maybe you're Mountain. I don't know. I don't know if the time zone I don't think it goes through Texas, but maybe it does. Texas is a pretty big state. I know that much. But Alaska's even bigger. KL7FR, Mike, how are you mending up there? It's great to hear you. Hopefully all is well with you. KL7FR from AB8MO. Take it away there, and then I will be going to the net control team after you. Take it away there, Mike.
AB8MO and the Beacon Net. Here is KL7FR in Willow, Alaska. Still winter here. We got about an inch of snow overnight, and it was 12 degrees this morning. I think it's about 22 right now. So winter's hanging on there. And we don't have rabbits up here, but we have hares. We have Arctic hare and snowshoe hare. They're kind of hard to see around here in the winter because they're all white. They turn white in the winter. But I'm getting hungry for some hare pie. Hi. Anyway, on the trivia, I'll guess B for the 1700s. And I'll have to go with an alternate answer on the alternate trivia. I'm going to say M for Mr. Miyagi. And another great Beacon Net. Thanks for calling it, Andy. You're doing great. And good to hear everyone on the Beacon Net. Happy Easter and 7-3 KL7 Frozen Radio. Back to net control.
Okay. I don't know if Al would just laid an egg here on the blue screen with your answer, but we'll find out. Looks like he did. 30 minutes in the corner for that one. All righty. Thank you for being there, Mike. There got you down for B/Mr. Miyagi. It's great to hear your voice there, Mike. I know N1BCF would love to chat with you sometime. About the Iditarod, I think that's what it's called up there, but she's not on the net this evening, but one of these days you guys got to chat there after the net there. It's not going to happen tonight, but she wants to catch up with you sometime there and chat with you. So with that, before I take more check-ins, I'm going to go up and check in with the net control team. Let's see, Dustin is checked out, so I'll check him out. That only leaves 2 here, but hey, the 3 of us, we got all the bases covered. KAQ WKO Nick at night, thank you for taking the pre-show. How are you doing this evening? And then stand by, Mike. You will be after Nick. Take it away there, Nick at night.
BNMO, KEAQKO. Thank you, Andy. I'm doing well this evening. It was a nice little weekend. Spent some time with the wife. We went out to some friends this weekend while my son was visiting her parents. They brought him home today, so we had an Easter dinner here, which was also really nice. Made some potatoes and pork roast and some dinner rolls and all that kind of stuff. So just had some good quality time with all his parents, and they drove up and they drove back to Columbus tonight. But yeah, really, that's kind of about it for me. Oh, the trivia question. For the main question, I'm going to go with Delta. And for the alternate question, I'm going to go with Bravo. So yeah, really aside from that, that's been me. That's been my weekend. I'm looking forward to another fun-filled week ahead of us. With that, sir, I'll pass it back to you. This is KEAQKO.
All right there, Nick. Sounds good. Sounds like you had a good meal. We had a good meal here with my family. We had a Polish kielbasa, fresh kielbasa, not smoked, but regular raw Polish kielbasa. I guess some people call it Polish sausage, from what I've been told. We always just called it kielbasa, and it was good. It has garlic in it, so every time I burp, I taste garlic. Probably didn't want to know that, but it was good and tasty as well. It had pierogies and mashed potatoes, and my brother made some homemade rolls from scratch, and he does a really good. He's a good cook. My brother is a really good cook, so he brought over some really tasty rolls, and then we polished it off with some Amish Dutch apple pie that we got from a local Amish bakery, some chocolate chip cookies, and some cheesecake. So we were very spoiled. All righty, let's go to Seville and see how Mike spoiled himself today. Hopefully not doing taxes. KEAQWE, Mike, how you doing this evening? This is ABNMO and the Beacon Net.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo. No, I did not do one single income tax return at all. I really only have a few things left to get wrapped up, and I can enjoy the rest of the year. Today, I got up at 20 after 5. I can't tell you why I got up so early, but I did. And then my wife got up, and we had a breakfast at church. Was fantastic. I ate an awful lot, but it was good. We had a great service. Came home and just did some odds and ends around the house, and my wife and daughter cooked, and we had a house full of people. We usually don't have that many, but we had a lot of friends and family in today, and here I am. I really haven't been up to a whole lot other than that. This is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo. Back to AB8MO.
All righty, sounds good there, Mike. Again, thank you for all your help with trivia on the net. What is your answer for Alan's question? Over.
AB8MO, this is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo. I forgot to answer that. I'm going to go with I think it was that Colonel Cornwaldo Bean guy. He sounds like he is into an awful lot of stuff, so I'm going to go with that. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to AB8MO.
All right. I've got two honorary answers for Colonel Cornwaldo Bean. All righty here. Let's see here. Before I go and back up, get the answers to the trivia question, I'm going to take one more standby. For any additional check-ins for the Beacon Net, please call AB8MO.
AB8MO from Whiskey Bravo 8, Charlie X-Ray Oscar, Mike in Monroe Falls.
November 9 or Zulu India Victor. Yeah, San Diego.
All righty. For some reason or other, I unkeyed and nothing was there. All righty. Let's try this again. Let's see if I'm getting through. Yep, I am. There was a pretty big double there, and all I got out of that was WB8CXO, and got you in there, Mike. Who did I miss?
KE8, HNK Mobile, Elmer and Akron. I'll be in and out. Just wanted to give you one for the number. 73. Have a bright and blessed evening.
All righty there. Actually, the band's open. I'm looking, and I've got 3.9 turned down, but I see it on the. I have it on the other side of the receiver, just in case something happens to All Star, and it's full scale tonight. All righty, got you in there. Elmer is in and out. Thank you for getting back with us. One more call here before I go back to Mike CXO. Any other additional check-ins?
November 9er, Zulu India Victor.
All right, got N9ZIV. I'm trying to think of, what's your name again? I know that the name on Netwater is not your preferred name. Give me your name again, please. N9ZIV, AB8MO.
Dwayne.
All righty, thank you, Dwayne. All righty, and somebody put that on the blue screen there. Thank you much for the assist there. I knew what was there was not correct. Anybody else? All righty, without any further ado, let's grab these two folks in here. WB8CXO, Mike, how are things in Monroe Falls this evening? And then stand by, Dwayne.
Well, Andy, things are quiet. I think there might have been a San Diego station that checked in after I did. I'll stand by. I didn't know if I heard him come back or do a recheck. Okay, I guess not. Anyways, nothing earth-shattering here in Monroe Falls. I'm playing around with, you might call it a command set, but it's more like a post-war version of a command set used in airplanes. I'm supposed to be cleaning up the shack, but I keep running into toys that I haven't played with yet, and we're going to try to power this thing up, and we were doing our due diligence to determine what all the connections were so that we either didn't blow something up or was successful on the first power-up. Other than that, nothing else is going on. I think the trivia, I don't know if I haven't really been paying attention, but I think I'm going to go C for Chuck Norris, and I think B is for 1700s. I'm not sure if that's right or not. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy doing research. So other than that, doing a great job, Andrew. Thanks for your effort, and 7-3 to all on the net, WB8CXO.
All right, Mike, sounds good there. Well, you were listening close enough because you registered both legitimate answers on both questions. So got you down for B/C. And, hey, thank you for being here, Mike. I do that too, and I'm not very efficient when it comes to cleaning. I'm not exactly a neat person to begin with, and when I clean, I have a tendency to kind of dig stuff up and like, oh, this is interesting. I start messing with it for a while, and maybe I'll keep it, maybe I'll throw it out, and maybe move on to something else. So maybe you're not as bad as me, but I certainly understand the struggle there of getting distracted with all kind of stuff that forgot you had. Alrighty, thanks for being with us, Mike, again, and I'll catch you hopefully Wednesday. N9ZIV, Dwayne, how you doing this evening?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Happy Easter, everybody. That celebrates Easter. He is risen, hallelujah. Anyway, Bob Barker was trained by Chuck Norris, and Easter Bunny came about by the Germans over in Germany in the 1800s, and then became it was a hare, and then in 19th century in America they adopted the hare for the bunny, Easter Bunny, in 9/11.
All right, Dwayne, got you in there for a double C, which is exactly what Joe in Amarillo did, 1700s, and Chuck Norris there. So thank you for being with us this evening. All right, I'm going to make this final call before I go back up for the answers here. Final call for the Beacon Net. If you'd like to get on the list, please call AB8MO.
Correction, I said 1800 that came from Germany as the hare, and then in 1900 America adopted it as the Easter Bunny. Good though.
Alrighty, Mike, I'm just going to have you reread Dwayne the trivia question here so he can get a little bit more information on what we're asking here. KQWE, Mike, you there? This is AB8MO.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo. The question is, what century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A, 1600s, B, 1700s, C, 1800s, D, 1900s. What century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? A, 1600s, B, 1700s, C, 1800s, D, 1900s. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to AB8MO.
All righty, very good. Thank you there, Mike. Go ahead there, Dwayne. There's the question for you. N9ZIV, AB8MO.
D, as in my name.
All right, gotcha. D as in your name, D/C. So got you in there, Dwayne. Thank you very much. All righty, a final call before I go back. This will be a final call for check-ins here, and then I'm going to go get the answers here, and we'll close her down. Are there any additional comments, or check-ins, I guess comments too, any additional check-ins to the Beacon Net? Please call AB8MO. Oh boy, I'm falling asleep here. righty. That should have been an Echolink epic pause there. All right, not hearing anything. Let's go get our answers. Let's see here. KEAQWE, Mike, go ahead, and stand by, Alan.
Kilo Echo Wake Quebec Whiskey Echo. The question is, what century did the Easter Bunny become an American tradition? The answer was B. It was the 1700s. The first mention of the Easter hare, which is what it was called in Germany, was in 1682. And as the German people came to the U.S., they settled in Pennsylvania, and they had a tradition of the Easter hare, which became the Easter rabbit or Easter bunny. And what happened is these kids would build nests, and at night their parents would go out and put in colored eggs and candy and sometimes toys. And that's where it came from. Now, where it originally started was in Germany, and nowhere could I find when it actually started, so they probably don't know. But it was in the 1700s. So this is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to AB8MO.
All right, Mike. Well, so far I am 0 for 2. I guessed a little bit later than that. I think you think you stumped quite a few people here. Although I am looking here, actually quite a few people did get B Bravo. Maybe a majority of people did. Wow. Okay, got some smart cookies in here, and I'm not one of them. All righty, let's go to the guy who's blowing up the blue screen. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on there, but it looks like an absolute mess. KI5DAY all day long. Your answer. This is AB8MO.
KI5DAY in the net. Yeah, hey, thanks for playing. I didn't ever think, honestly, that the alternative question would ever be something that was an ongoing deal, but it seems to have turned into that. My apologies. Anyway, tonight's alternate trivia question is, Bob Barker, mostly known for The Price is Right and other TV show hostings, was also a black belt in karate. Bob Barker trained under A, the obvious answer would seem to be Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, even though it's not that one, or B, Matsuma Sokan, C, Chuck Norris, or D, Jackie Chan. Now, since it's not Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, if you said B, Matsuma Sokan, you were wrong. It was Chuck Norris C. So everybody that guessed Chuck Norris, which was the majority, was right. Thanks for playing along, and again, always remember, no wagering and nobody gets hurt. Back to Ned.
All right, Alan. You know, I'm scratching my head. What in the world was that at the end? But I'm not even going to entertain. You don't even have to answer what that was. Chuck Norris. That's yeah. You kind of slipped me. I actually thought it was B. But it is indeed Chuck Norris there. So all you Chuck Norris fans, there you go. I'll type it in. And boy, that was fun. We like your crazy questions here. I think it's become a staple here on the net. So you got to keep bringing more in there, Alan. So got you down there for Chuck Norris. I said Jackie Chan, but I think I was the only one who said Jackie Chan. Although Chuck Norris is a cool guy too. I did like watching Walker, Texas Ranger. Although okay, I'm looking here. Uncle Fred did say. Jackie Chan, no, yeah. He did say Jackie Chan as well, so I'm not alone. Well, we got two correct wrong answers there, and I guess looks like Frozen Radio either gets bonus points for Mr. Miyagi, or he's got like an infinite timeout in the blue screen from what I'm seeing. Alrighty, with that, I'd like to thank everybody who joined me on this edition of the Beacon Net. We meet here every Sunday, Wednesday, right here on the WAWKY repeater. Also accessible on All-Star Node 48496 and Echo Link at W8WKY-R. We're usually connected with the Dewdrop In, and of course the Boredom Breaker Hub 48496. So with that, I'd like to thank everybody who joined me on this Easter Eve, and please join us again on Wednesday night. The net is closed 3:30 UTC. We had 43 check-ins, 7-3 all. Everybody have a great night. This is AB8MO.
In Tel Aviv, Amen. Low Frozen Radio in Tel Aviv.